What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's John Brewer with the SDSC here to bother you about another one of our fantastic restaurants we have out here. If you guys remember, it was about 3 months ago, I want to say, Carrie Sanders stood right about here and did a Today Show weekend episode that featured us and you guys, the Socially Distanced Supper Club. So we decided to come back here now that we got mics and stuff like that. And we're going to talk to Dan and Samantha about the great food. If you guys have never been here before, this is a little place. It's right before the Intracoastal. It's right by Deck 84, right across from Veterans Park. It's on Atlantic Avenue. Like I said, right before you get to the Intracoastal, it's just on the west side. This is a fantastic, fantastic restaurant. Dan's awesome. He's got a ton of experience. They put out great food. It's visually appealing, and the taste is over the moon. Let's go check it out. This is the outdoor seating. They got plenty of outdoor seating going on right now. You can sit out here. You got 2 tops. They've got 4 tops. Plenty of distancing going on. Everybody's following protocol here. I don't think we need to, but I'm going to mask up anyway because my nephew gave me this. He's in the Army. Shout out to my nephew. And let's go meet Dan. Dan, what's going on, brother?
What's up, bud? How you doing, man?
Good to see you, man.
Of
Good
course,
to see
man.
you.
Good to see you as well. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing
Cool.
much. You guys hanging in?
Thank God, man. Thank God. You know, it's been an adventure. It's been a learning experience, but thank God we are.
Now, you used to work at some of the other restaurants on the AVE, right? You've
Yeah,
got quite a little resume.
So here in Delray, I've run a couple of different spots down here. I actually started my career at the Delray Beach Marriott, which is now becoming the Opal. I was at Vic and Angelo's, Terra Fiamma, all the way in the Marketplace. I was over at Boston on the Beach and 50 Ocean for a little bit, and I've loved everything about this area. I met my wife actually at the Marriott when we were working there together, so there's a lot of history here. We love the area, and we're super happy that not only we're here, but we're here 2.5 years and having fun doing it.
You hear that? You can't get any more local than that. I mean, yeah, you're way more local than I am.
You know, we're probably one of the only mom and pop restaurants on the avenue itself. You know, where we have a house in Boynton Beach. We go home to 2 kids, and my grandma lives with us. And
you are mom and pop.
We are the mom and pop. We literally define mom and pop. So, you know, we're here every day running the restaurant, just cooking the food, doing everything we have to do to just make sure that we keep that train moving.
All right, so obviously the audience wants to know, what are you guys doing? Make sure the employees and the guests are safe. What are you guys doing for COVID?
Obviously, safety is literally the #1 most important thing for us. All of our employees, #1 thing, of course, we always have our trusty dusty head thermometer that we use to take temperatures of all the employees before. If anybody's warm, we give them that second chance to get a little colder. Sometimes the heat in Florida gets to you, but obviously if they show any signs, symptoms, we obviously ask them to go home, get tested, see a doctor, whatever the case is, and they can't return unless negative test results, all that fun stuff. But according to what we're doing here, everything is socially distanced. We do have all the tables, the chairs are all 6 feet apart from each other. All of my employees are all wearing face masks. We all have gloves on. And the #1 most important thing is every table after your guests leave does get wiped down with alcohol wipe, and we make sure everything is sanitized the right way.
Awesome, good stuff. You got your gloves on, you guys got your masks on, kitchen. All right, let's talk about this because I gotta say, your food is so amazing.
Thanks, man.
You can tell I can tell you have hotel experience. Everything is plated, but go over these dishes because they're not only visually appealing, they're dynamite tasting.
They taste pretty good too. You know, yes, obviously we eat with our eyes more than our stomachs sometimes. So we decided to put 3 of some of our most visual appealing dishes together for you guys to be able to see. We'll start off with the one right in front here. This is actually the surfboard.
It's amazing.
Surf and serve. It's on a board, so it's a surfboard. It actually has a smaller portion of our lobster shrimp roll, 6 inches right there, and right next to it is actually our crab cake, which is a really unique and probably one of the best crab cakes out there. It is 100% crab. There's no fillers in it whatsoever. There's no egg, there's no breadcrumb, there's no veggies, there's no mayo, there's nothing in there except for crab and seasoning. It's a really cool method of how we bind it together. We put a little fresh hollandaise sauce right on top to obviously add a little richness to it. But that right there is a surfboard. We'll go back here to right in front of me, the world famous tachos. Tater tot nachos. You can't go wrong with either one of those, but we combine them together. So literally think of everything that you'd like in nachos on top of tater tots, all baked in a skillet. We have caramelized onions, jalapenos, tomatoes, bacon, sausage. It's all blended together with a bunch of cheddar cheese, and we serve it with a house-made mango sauce and sour cream on the side.
So I got to stop you right there because the colors. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
what
looking
it's about,
at the
man.
palette of the colors. I love when I see somebody who's nailing the details. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
No, that's
Keep
okay,
going.
man. That's trust me. Why do you think it's like that? You know. No, again, we eat with our eyes and just staring at this thing. I mean, it's my food and I want to eat it, which is kind of cool. And then moving over to our second board over here. This is actually the mushroom breakfast flatbread. It is on a flatbread. The base is actually sautéed mushrooms. So we put sautéed mushrooms right on the flatbread, and then we bake that with oven roasted tomatoes, fresh mozzarella. We put balsamic glaze on top, fresh chiffonaded basil, and 2 sunny side up eggs. And again, it is just a blend of amazing flavors, all mashed together, and on top of that, visually appealing. People love it.
So beautiful.
It's one of our most popular dishes that we have here. I mean, all of our food is really delicious. You know, we don't go crazy. Some of the food here is super simple but flavorful, and that's what we pride ourselves on. You don't have to go crazy to make a good product. You don't have to charge a lot of money to be able to make money. You just have to do it right.
That's it. So the reason why we're here on Friday is because you guys roll into the weekends. You got a really good brunch. You want to tell people about your brunch?
Yeah, for sure.
offerings?
Weekend, thank God, are our busiest time for us. That is when we explode. We literally have lines out the door. We have live music every weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. Bottomless mimosas, and something really cool that is featured here and not anywhere else is we have about 16 different flavors of mimosas that you can pick from. Everything from mango, pineapple, orange, cranberry, apple. We even have cotton candy we're featuring this week. So, I mean, really, a cotton candy mimosa. Where do you go to get a cotton candy mimosa?
My life would be complete.
Right? It's like a circus in a mimosa. It's awesome. But it's, you know, we love the weekends because it's our time to have fun. And that's what we do have here, a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who do you have playing music here?
So on Saturdays, we typically have Levon, the sax man extraordinaire. He comes every Saturday. He's awesome. He's an entertainer. I mean, he sings, he plays a bunch of different instruments, and when he plays, he entertains. It sounds like there's 5-piece band playing with him.
Is that right?
It's really powerful, and he's amazing. And then on Sunday, we go a little bit more milder. We have Mervin come in. He does
Mervin.
Mervin. He actually plays all over town.
Saxophone, right?
Yeah, you got it. He actually plays at the Blue Anchor right next door and a couple other places along the avenue. Great guy, and he's just background jazz music that puts...
Sundays are made for jazz.
That's
they
it.
really
You
are.
know, the day gets started a little later because people are recovering from Saturday, so we get him started around 11, and honestly, it's just a really fun, relaxful day.
And if people want to do pickup, they can do pickup?
Absolutely. You know, especially during this whole thing, we became an expert at the whole takeout, pickup
You really
thing.
did, yes.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's going to be curbside, you can come literally pull your car right up here,
plenty
we'll run it out to you, or in the back parking lot. We make it easy. That's what it's about. You know, they make it easy for us, we make it easy for them. And
Absolutely.
that's what you got to do right now.
So what are your hours of operation right now?
8 to 4 every day.
8 to 4 every day.
Every single
Real
day
easy to
right now.
remember. 8 to 4 every
8 to
day.
4
These guys
every
are
day.
here.
That's it. We get to go home and I get to have dinner with my family and my kids.
Speaking of which,
and
this is
my
Samantha
beautiful
over
wife
here.
Samantha here.
She had a birthday recently.
Yay!
Happy birthday. And he's got one coming
I'll
up.
come next week. Yeah.
21.
Yeah,
Gonna be 21 finally.
Yeah,
He's gonna be able to have a
finally. Now
drink.
I can drink.
So thank you guys so much. We love you
Yeah,
guys. You've been a
for
great
sure.
story here. How long have you guys been in this location?
So we've been here now 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
It's you know been my dream to always have my own.
So you
little
worked your
place.
way up the ladder, right?
Pretty much.
You were like, okay, I'm ready. This place came
Yeah,
along.
you know, I've
and-
always wanted my own spot, but I was trying to be as patient as I can and really wait for that right opportunity,
And
wait for
you're-
the right spot, the right concept, the right people, and it took me a little bit of time, but thank God I waited because here we are, successful and still having fun somehow.
That's it. And you're an actual owner operator. I mean, I see
Yeah.
you on, every time I come in here.
Yeah,
you're on
I'm
the
always
line.
on the line.
You're on the line. You're always like, I'll be right with you, John.
Yep. I love cooking. It's a passion of mine. I mean, the food is simple to me. I mean, it's easy. It becomes natural. I just think of flavors. I think of stuff that might work well, might not work well, but hey, guess what? It does work well. So,
That's
you know,
it. That's it.
just
You got to
gotta
experiment.
have fun with food, experiment, and just enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Well, those tachos look great. The surfboard looks great. Everything you guys put out has a lot of love and passion behind it.
Cool,
You can see
man.
it in the
Thank
food,
you.
and
Yeah,
that's not an
appreciate
easy thing to do.
It's not.
So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We wish you the best.
Thanks,
Anything
John.
else you want to say to folks at home?
We appreciate you guys. Honestly, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so very much for your continued support during this whole pandemic, before it and afterwards. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere, and with your guys' support, we'll make sure that we are here until the end of time.
Love your spirit, buddy.
For
love
sure,
your,
man.
Love your spirit, man.
Thanks, John.
There you go. Over the bridge. Breakfast, lunch, 8 to 4 every day. They got an amazing brunch, bottomless mimosas, cotton candy, mango. I mean, come on. Check these guys out. They'll be here all weekend. Take care, everybody.